Hi guys, welcome back to Decorating Happily Ever After. I'm Jeffrey Kevin. Well, it's almost Valentine's Day, so I've set us a pink and red Valentine's Tablescape. I'm using vintage rose pattern china with romantical accents, and I couldn't decide between pink or red, so I settled for both. So let's take a look around the table. For this tablescape, I'm using a red tablecloth overlaid with a lace pattern tablecloth. I'm also going to use my gold chargers with filigree edge. I picked those up at Amazon. And for the china, I'm using a vintage rose pattern. It's commonly known as moss rose, but mine says royal rose, Japan on the back. These are the dinner plates. I also have the matching salad plates. And the bread and butter plates. I'm going to be using my crystal knife rest today, along with my gold flatware. For the stemware, I'm doing all red. This is a cut glass ruby. I got these years ago at Walmart. And I'm going to pair with those another ruby glass with a gold rim. These were a thrift store find. And I also have these ruby with an etched pattern. I have the teacups that match the set, and they go on the other side, but I don't have room, so I'm going to put them on that side where the bread and butter should go. I'm going to be using my pink cupcake stands today, and I finally found the perfect low-calorie cupcake. They're styrofoam from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using red dinner napkins, and I'm just going to tuck those into the glass. And for a final little sweet Valentine touch, I have these vintage style little cards. I'm going to put one at each place setting. They have pink and red little fold out fans. I found those at Temu. For my centerpiece today, I've arranged some fresh flowers. I have pink roses, pink baby's breath, and pink tulips in a really sweet cherub container. It's a bisque cherub, and he's holding an urn. I got him years ago at an antique shop, and I think he's really unusual. I just love little bisque cherubs, and I pick up all of them that I can find. But he's perfect for Valentine's. And here on each side, I've put some red lusters. And these, of course, are really for mantles, but I like to use them on tables as well. And these I normally keep in the den, and they're a ruby red. And with my pink and red theme, I thought they were perfect. And also on each side, I have a pair of grandolas, and these have courting couples with marble bases, and I've just put pink candles in them. At this end of the table, I've got a little teapot. This matches the set. It's a moss rose, and it plays music 2 for tea when you pick it up. I believe I found that thrifting. All of my moss rose I found thrifting. I didn't buy it all at once. The pieces I found maybe the dinner plates one time, then I found salad plates, teacups, and I just gradually collected a set. You see it pretty often. Here I've got a really sweet little cherub. He's holding a little urn, and I believe Mother found that for me when she was thrifting. I think he's so pretty. And here's another one of the little Valentine cards. This one's got a little puppy dog on it with a heart. Mother found me this little pair of salt and pepper shakers the other day, and I thought they looked a lot like King's Crown, but in reality they're plastic. But I don't much think they look plastic. But I thought they were kind of neat and went with my theme today. And here we've got another little fold-out Valentine card. And at this end of the table, I've got a little tidbit tray, and it has the moss roses on it, and I put some more of my low-cal cupcakes on there. I think those are so cute. I usually have to find a little something at Dollar Tree in their Valentine decorations. And at this corner of the table, I have my pink Mosier cake stand, and I've set the matching tureen to the set. I know I bought it separately. One time I just was in a thrift store and there was a tureen, and I thought, oh, I need that. So I just kept adding pieces until I built up a set. Here I've set a little bisque box. It's got a little cherub reclining on the top with some roses. I buy all the little cherubs that I can find. Of course, little ones like this usually are missing an arm or a hand or finger, so I cull a lot of them, but this one was intact. I think it's really sweet. And at this end of the table, I've put my vintage style candy box, Valentine candy box. I made this, I think, about 3 years ago, and I used to admire these when I was a kid. And back then they had lace and plastic roses, and you just don't see them anymore. And so I made this one, like I said, about 3 years ago, and so I keep it from year to year, and I just take out the old lining and put a fresh tray of candy in it each year. And so that way I can reuse it. And if you want to see how I made this vintage style candy box, I'll put the video at the end if you might like to make your own. Oh, and here's one more little cherub that I just love so much. I use it on all my Valentine's tables, and he is warming himself by the flame of love, and he's bisque. I got him years ago at an antique shop. I think he's so sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Be sure and subscribe to my channel, Decorating Happily Ever After, and turn on the notifications bell so you never miss a video. I'm Jeffrey Kevin, wishing you a happy Valentine's. Bye-bye now.